Hi, I'm Elisa. Welcome to my channel. Today I am starting a reading vlog. So I have tried to vlog a few times. I have a vlog that I filmed when I was in Vail reading snowy books, which now does not feel apt at all, but I might still upload. And I tried to start one back in April for the Magical Readathon, and I just failed miserably. Like, I started it and then I just never filmed again. So it is June. I didn't actually do the Magical Readathon. Like, I did not complete it. I started a horrendous reading slump in April. So I've decided that since the next round comes in August and July feels like it's cutting kind of close, I'm going to try to do the Magical Readathon in June. We will see if it goes well or not. I'm not sure. Hi, Junie. I'm gonna try to incorporate some Pride Month reads and just see how this goes. First up, I do it a little differently. I don't actually pick my profession that I want immediately. I kind of just read some prompts, and then toward the end of the month, I'll figure out where I am and what I need to read to finish any of the careers. I have 6 that have different levels of difficulty, and we'll see where I am. But the first prompt we are attacking is for Art of Illusion. It is a book I already plan to read, Parents' Weekend by Alex Finley. So this is due back to my library on June 6th, so I want it to be finished by then. I am on page, I want to say 58. Yes. This is basically about Parents' Weekend at Santa Clara University, and it has a list of families at the beginning that are involved and their respective kids, and we are following all of them throughout this weekend. And basically the hook is that all the parents show up for dinner that first night and none of the kids show up, and we find out what happens. So far so good. Honestly, this is low-key confusing. I have to be very honest. I have checked the little list that says who belongs to who, because I'm like, which one's Stella? Which one's Libby? Who's your kid? So I'm not sure if that's gonna continue or if it's gonna get better as I get further in. As of right now, I don't love that, but we'll see. It's not super long. I'm pretty sure I can finish it by Friday. We're gonna hope that I can finish it by Friday. Okay, so the next prompts that I'm just gonna tell you what at least I need to pick from, if that makes sense, is for, so we have Alchemy, which is an all capital title. We'll see. Astronomy, which is using a color wheel. We got Light Blue. Okay. Next up, Conjuration Random Country Generator. Sweden. Next up, Elemental Studies, Fruit on the Cover. I've got a couple options for this, like A Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, Ripe, With the Fire on High, Woman Eating. Next up, Spells and Incantations, which is a word from your last title, so I guess if I want to do that next, I could do a Parents or Weekend. Inscription, first sentence challenge of 3 books. I might do that later on in the vlog. Lore, a musical term in the title. Divination, a book with witches or the occult, which I have many. And then Restoration, which is a book with a 4-star plus average rating. So we're starting with this. This is not Pride related, but that's okay. I do have a couple of books I would like to incorporate in this, like Atmosphere, by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is one of my most anticipated books of this month. I have a couple other ones that I would like to get through. I'd like to catch up on the Literally Dead Book Club. We're gonna see what we can make work in this, and we're gonna see if I can do this. It's a couple days later. Excuse my very heavily makeup face. I was just filming videos. And I have some bookish mail that I think I'm gonna unbox for you, which I don't normally do, but hey, whatever. First up, oh, my scout. My fiance went to pick his mother up from the airport, so I am home alone. And the dog is not happy about that fact. She's a daddy's girl, very much so. I'm so excited about this. An epic new novel set against the backdrop of the 1980s space shuttle program about the extraordinary lengths we go to live and love beyond our means. I'm excited. No idea. Like, it's about space, cool, but I just love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing. I just love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing. So she hasn't really written anything that I didn't like, so. And then we have my book of the month. So this month is my birthday month. So I got a free book. And because I got a free book, I decided that meant I could get 4 books this month, which I just realized means I have to read 8 books this June, or I'm gonna have to challenge myself in July, so. Okay then. So first up, King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. I have read, ooh, what was that one called? Razorblade Tears? Yes. It was graphic. Yeah, very graphic. I'm interested to see what this one does. I believe that's the same person, right? Yeah. One of my most anticipated books. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. 3 young women, 3 bodies planted in the same soil. Their stories tangling like roots. One grows high, and one grows deep, and one grows wild. And all of them grow teeth. So we follow somebody in 1532, 1827, and 2019. I hate when the corner gets messed up. I don't know much else, but I loved Addie LaRue, so I'm hoping I will love this. So this is The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark, and this, yeah, so it's about a ghostwriter. Mine doesn't look weird, but it smells weird. Something happened in the book of the month factory this month, because this smells odd. It's about a girl, she's a ghostwriter, and she's asked to write about the night of a murder. And last up, we got The Amalfi Curse by Sarah Penner. I read The Lost Apothecary, and I own the Seance one. I don't remember that one's called. Powerful Witchcraft, Hunt for Sunken Treasure. Sunken Treasure doesn't really do anything for me. Witchcraft does. And the freaking cover. Let's be honest here. That's gorgeous. So, those are the 5 books I got today. And I'm so excited for Atmosphere mostly, and Bury Our Bones. But yeah, I think the rest of my night, like I said, I'm here alone, and I think I want to finish my book. I am almost done with Parents Weekend. And then, ooh, I gotta update you because I think I'm taking part in a second readathon this month. So I have the readathon I should have done in April, but I think I'm also gonna incorporate Books and Lala's Sell Your Soul readathon for the besties, because it just sounds really fun, and I want to see if I can use the spreadsheet to find some books that are already on my TBR. Maybe a couple that aren't, we'll see. And yeah, I just want June to be a really good reading month. It's already the 4th, which is crazy. The fact that we're in June at all, like, I usually like have a vibe when it's my birthday month. Like, I'm like, ooh yeah, it's June. Yeah, it doesn't feel like June. I feel like it's still April. So I don't know how to fix that. So yeah, I'm hoping this month is a good reading month. It's Pride, it's my birthday. We're hopeful. We're getting out of a reading slump. We're hopeful. We're hopeful. Now I'm just talking to myself, so. Okay, so I worked out, read this on the exercise bike, and finished it. 3 stars. So this is basically a group of parents come to Santa Clara University for Parents Weekend for their freshman kids, and their kids don't show up for the welcome dinner. There are 5 kids, so the FBI gets involved, and, you know, shit hits the fan. It's twisty, for sure. Almost like too twisty, almost. Like, it just kind of felt like, oh, by the way, this is happening, and maybe they did it. And, oh, by the way, this is happening, and maybe they did it. And then it would be, like, quickly resolved, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, I don't know. And I don't know if it's just the fact that I don't love, like, police thrillers, and a good portion of this is with the FBI agent. It was just fine. Like, it didn't do anything wrong. I read it really quickly, but, like, meh. And now I just do not know what to read. I still think I want to do the Sell Your Soul, so I kind of have to figure out what that is going to entitle. I also need to figure out what this just fulfilled for Magical Readathon. Right. Book I already planned to read. Right. Okay, I did that. So then we have all capital title, light blue, random country generator. I did some research. We're going with Sweden. Fruit on the cover, word from your last title. Do I have any parents or weekend? The Weekend Away by Sarah Alderson on my Kindle. Haven't read a Kindle book in a while. And nothing else with parents. First sentence challenge, I probably will need to do that later. Musical term in the title. Book with witches or the occult. 4-star or above average rating. I don't even know what I'm in the mood to read. I think that's the worst part. Is, I mean, atmosphere would work for light blue. That's like a very light blue cover. I will keep you updated. I probably won't update you till tomorrow, but I'll keep you updated. So I was sitting outside just now, as you can see from my red face, and I realized that I read this whole book without updating you once. I'm obviously still getting used to the whole reading vlog thing. However, I picked this up Thursday or Friday, and I just spent the entire weekend reading it because I just could not put it down. I love Madeline Miller's writing. I read Circe in 2019, I want to say, and it was not my thing back then at all. I did not think of myself as a Greek mythology girly, and that book kind of changed that. So I am so happy I finally picked this up during Pride Month, obviously. My animals just broke in, and this was just incredible. I was supposed to buddy read this with my fiance. I gave this to him for Christmas like 2-3 years ago because we enjoy buddy reading, but I just could not wait for him. I was like, nope, I'm sorry, you're not quick enough. I'm speeding through this. And I have spoiled some things, I will say, and I feel bad, but I am just so excited. I was so excited. And honestly, I was so excited I should have talked to you. Don't know why I didn't. This, incredible. I feel like everyone and their mother has read this by this point. I finally have now too. I understand people's criticisms of it. I feel like the people I know, like in real life, this was just an okay read for them. I'm not sure what it is. It just worked for me. Honestly, most of it's probably her writing. I just find it addicting. I just find her pacing to be perfect. I love the stories. I was never a Greek mythology girly growing up. I did not read Percy Jackson until I was in college, and even then I didn't finish. I've just never thought of myself as someone who enjoyed that, but her books, just, they do it for me. I want to pick up other ones. Like I have like A River Enchanted, Hera. I'm not sure if Piranesi counts. It has that vibe, but I'm not sure it's the same. There are a few of them on my TBR, and I feel like I need to pick those up to see if I actually do enjoy Greek mythology retellings or if I just enjoy Madeline Miller. My dog is like dying for attention right now. So yeah, I apologize that I did not update you. It would have been such a fun book to update you on because I was enjoying it so much. I gave it a 5-star. This was so fun. Now, the main reason I started this clip was because I need something else to read, and I am now on the magical readathon prompt of the first sentence, doing the first sentence challenge for 3 books. I'm a little worried they're gonna start fighting. Are we being nice? They're not exactly friends. So I have 5 books here. So I have Boy Parts by Eliza Clark, Detransition Baby by Tori Peters, and then I have Milk Fed, Fingersmith, and Our Wives Under the Sea on Kindle. So I am just gonna start. I'm just gonna pull up my Kindle app because my Kindle is dead. And let's just do Fingersmith first. I don't own Fingersmith, so I don't know why I thought I was going to read that. Well, that's sad. Okay, well, 4 books then. Okay, chapter 1. It didn't matter where I lived, mid-city, mid-Wilshire, or Miracle Mile. I'm gonna give that like a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I'm unfamiliar with those places, so that doesn't mean much to me. Alright, so let's do Our Wives Under the Sea. They're quotes from Moby Dick and Jaws. Alright, the deep sea is a haunted house, a place in which things that ought not to exist move about in the darkness. I like it. I like it. I give it like a 7. Yeah. Yeah. I like that more than Milk Feds. Let's move into Detransition Baby. The question for Reese, were married men just desperately attractive to her? I like that. That's like an 8. I enjoy that. A little tongue-in-cheek. This is also, I don't know, I'm finding paperbacks so satisfying lately, so I don't know. And finally, Boy Parts. I like that. For my mother and father, please don't read this. I'm sick in my mouth on the bus into work. Ew. Okay. That I'm giving like a 2. I didn't like that. I mean, it draws you in for sure, but not in a great way. So I'm gonna be between Detransition Baby and Our Wives Under the Sea, and I'm gonna read the second sentence of each to choose. Or was the pool of men who were available to her as a trans woman only those who had already locked down a cis wife and could now explore with her? Damn. And to Our Wives Under the Sea. Unstill is the word Leah uses, tilting her head to the side as if in answer to some sound, though the evening is quiet. Dry hum of the road outside the window, and little to draw the ear besides. Yeah, we're going with this. For sure. I am not sure what it counts for in Sell Your Soul, but this is what I am picking. This is in the Pisces, so this will count as my Pisces rising. I am excited. I have heard good things about this. It's Pride Month. It's a good month to read this. Let's go.